Hi, this is Kelly Donahue-Piro here for your first AppX sales video training. And if you remember correctly, we went through our ridiculously amazing sales process. So we're going to break down each biweekly video with a different strategy. So today we're going to work on step 1, building rapport. So how do we build rapport? First of all, we want to introduce ourselves with a strong personal pitch. This means that you have a nice introduction that is not too long, but very powerful on why someone should work with you. Remember, if you don't tell somebody why they should work with you, they don't know, and it's our job in sales to put that front and center. You can think about your years in the business, how you got into insurance, why you enjoy your job, and then we need to lean into explaining who the agency is and why that's so important. So remember, many people don't know what an independent agency is and how that can benefit them. So by really having a strong pitch as to why an independent agent is the one to go with, you can often stop people from continuously shopping and trying to find a better insurance company. Think about adding into the agency pitch of what is an independent agent, why someone will want to have insurance with your agency, and what your process is. This way people know exactly what's going to happen. And here's the aha moment. Many people have no idea what that independent agency is. It's not their responsibility, it's ours. So by building rapport, we're going to gain control of the call. When we have control of the call, we can open up the opportunity with greater ease, find more policies, and really drive our closing ratios home. So this leads to confidence, opportunity, insight, and control. So take a moment to learn about the opportunity next. We've been presented ourselves, and just say something along the lines of, well, I'm getting your account set up. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? They might talk about their kids. They might talk about their job. But the most important thing is they're going to tell you in those couple sentences what's important to them so that you can properly insure it. Talk about the kids, family, dog, where they live, what they do. Find common ground. People love to buy from people that they like. So make yourself likable by finding the common ground of the puppies or the kids or the favorite restaurants. This makes all the difference in the world. Next, find out, why are you shopping today? This is a really important thing. If they're frustrated with price, if they had a bad claim, if they're moving, this can all change your sales approach. Then use a follow-up question of, other than price, what's important to them in selecting an agent? Now you're starting to take the conversation and move it away from price and move it into something that you can really sink your teeth into. Remember, you may not be the cheapest, quote unquote. So here you want to find out what's important to them that they're willing to maybe value or pay a little bit more for. Find out how they heard about you, because depending on how the lead comes in will depend on how your sales process works. Was it a web, referral, or other? Referrals are great. You want to thank the person that referred them. So just remember, we want to make sure that we're gaining control of this call and building rapport is step 1. Next, you want to provide reassurance during this phase. They can stop shopping. They've found a home. They don't need to look any further. That you have this and that you will be their agent. You can say something like, well, I'm so glad we connected today. Talking to you, we insure people like you every day. I'm so glad you called us. You found a great home for your insurance. Just having those positive reassurances inside of your presentation and your conversation can make all the difference in the world. Also, remember to use the caller's name or the prospect's name. This means that people listen a little harder. Psychologically, when you hear your name, you perk up. And it becomes a personal situation. It's not something that's just, very dry or very call center-y. Finally, you want to also find out how many other agents are they working with. This will let you know if they've called 9 agents or if they've called just you. Your number one goal, if you've just called you, is to get them to call no one else. Makes your job a lot easier. Following that up with, if they have called 2 or 3 agents, speed needs to be important. It's got to be in your favor. So big thing is we have to work on is what's your personal pitch and what's the agency's pitch? And those are the things that we're hoping to discuss on our call.